Yes. None of the presents under the tree was for me. Nope. A foster kid within his own family. It sounds fucked up, but nigga, that's me. I hated how my mama just took off. I guess she was mad the way she got shook off from dad. Damn. Grandma did the best she could. Yes, man, but I still did it hand to hand. I still sold packs and grams. And I still lived off the land, trying to stack some grams. And I still try to be something that I'm not. The other dude right there, you know the next man. Why not the best man? Let me know. It's life a test, man. Yes, it is. I'm just asking before I die. Can somebody tell me who I am? Goddamn. Is my pops Paul or Sam? Or the cat that be picking up cans? Or that dude that you used to write? I seen the mail, mom. That nigga in Clinton. Am I from Harlem or Brooklyn? I don't know. Spring Valley or Charleston? I don't know. A few cats happen where I've been, so I know y'all understand where I'm at with it. Anybody that ever been through anything in their life? Just vibe with me. That's all the struggle. You can overcome anything. Persistence overcomes resistance in every aspect of life. Rock with me, understand. Now I'm in the scheme of things, the Benz, the Bentley coupes, the beam of things, the coke, the dope, the triple beam and things. I'm getting money. You know the dream of things. Man, I thought I was the shit, had a Benz, but I lived in my nana's basement. Here's the question: how can a young nigga be so old? How can a hot nigga get so cold? How can an old nigga be so dumb? How can a smart nigga be so dumb? How can a cool nigga be such a nerd with no wings? How can I be a bird? How come getting what I deserve is so unheard and so absurd? Why am I still here? So many niggas is gone, I was born my year. Scoot up writing this rhyme, I had to shed a tear, cause I've been waiting so long to say this shit here. Yeah. Y'all know where I'm at. That's just how I was. I smile now, but my smile is not from crying. Yeah. Yeah. Too big. Yeah. Yeah.
This is not the America that you knew. This is the new world order. Make no mistake about it. You're going to deal with military mind games like you ain't never seen before. You're going to see shit that you ain't never seen before. You got to stay focused and see through the bullshit. Don't let these people lead you like a dog on a leash. You are not a horse.
These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that head, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Shit. You gotta love it. Love it. The world is full of niggas scoring, balling on a budget. But fuck it. Shit. And am I still banging tonight? I will just not discuss it. Shit. Cause that's not for the public. And my destiny's ran $1 million, been marching on a budget. Before I leave my house, I wipe down my 9 and I tuck it. Stay on guard from all this fuck shit. I live what I spit, I can trust it. You niggas is busted. Shit. On 183rd, where you find me at? I'm black when niggas get bodied at. From a culture that's based on no facts. So if we say it's facts, we still say it's probably that. For our cars and they fits, when I go to they crib, I'm like, nigga, where's those Ferraris at? 90% this shit probably cap. 100% this shit only rap. Entertainment. Do not put so much responsibility on entertainers. And for me, I just stay in my lane. Nigga super gang banging, chain swinging, big ding ding hanging. Swinging. Fuck the words that he's saying. They just following the cadence. I am not for the complaining. It takes too much energy. I need my energy. Combating all these frenemies. And niggas that want to see the end of me. What's a sin for them is not a sin for me. So go when I show them no sympathy. Until they show each other sympathy. Niggas empty, but ain't nothing empty in me. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, make them cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. Why niggas spending all their money living in the dark? I'm living in the days of Noah, I'm just building arks. Water coming, water rising. Is it a shortage or is it climbing? Is it a comet or niggas wildin'? Or secret societies mixed with timing? Either way, I stay on topic. I can't worry about shit if I can't stop it. I'm just waiting on death, I was born a hostage. Surrounded by niggas born in the project. With they mama emotion and lacking logic. All the shit that I know's what they lack in college. And degrees that they giving is pathologic. I just fly in the sky like I'm half a object. Shit. It's really real, I really feel like that. I ain't gotta be game just to feel like that. I ain't gotta slay things and go kill a cat. I can rebuild the world and then fill it back. Niggas locked in the cage, I ain't here for that. With that minimum wage, I can't deal with scrap. How these rappers get paid, I can't build with scraps. Ain't calm building cities, I'm just super bitty. Came from hats for Leos and Billies. No response from my city. Niggas hate me, bitches plotting to get me. Hearing Glock sounds with the top down. Niggas talk shit when I'm not around. Homie, don't play that cause I'm not a clown. I always stay up cause I'm never down. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, they gon' cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up. These niggas is dumb, they ain't done enough. We got pieces that hit, we gon' run it up. Stay with 245s and they double tuck. Keep them outside of the window, we bundled up. Got the bundle stuff, nigga stuffed up. So far up, I can cough it up. I opt down, they gon' cough it up. Go to the view and shoot the coffin up.
The brave. More like the land of the thief, the home of the slave. 2 million people go missing every year. Where they disappearing to?
Where they going? The back of that Coca-Cola truck? Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, wipe off take off those shoes. And super violate that like button. They gave me a hard time going live, but I'm not going to even complain about the numbers no more. We just got to strategize. It is what it is. We got some topics to touch on tonight. We got some serious topics to touch on tonight. We got some serious topics to touch on tonight.
Welcome into Live Now from Fox. I'm your host, Christina Evans. We do want to continue on with some of the top stories that we are following today. We just gave you this update there out of New York City. We do know that the NYPD says that they do have a person of interest now in custody after a woman was fatally set on fire there on a Brooklyn subway train.
Police are calling it one of the most depraved crimes a person could possibly commit against another human being. A woman is dead after being set on fire in the subway, and tonight a person of interest is in custody. Fox 5's Kendall Green is in Lower Manhattan live now, where police just issued an update on this unbelievable case. Kendall.
Hi, good evening, Arthur. Police just announced an arrest in this torch by murder, and they said that this victim didn't even know the suspect. So let's take a look at the video from the scene earlier today. Now, around 7:30 this morning, the victim and the suspect both rode the F train to the end of the line at the Stillwell Avenue subway station. Now, police say the victim was seated when a 33-year-old man, a migrant from Guatemala, who police haven't identified yet, approached the female victim and set her on fire with his lighter, her clothes fully engulfed. Now, online videos of the incident incident, which we're choosing not to air, shows the victim standing on the car, taking steps with her entire body in flames, with the suspect apparently in that same video sitting on a bench just outside of the subway car before he got away. At least one responding officer appears on scene and captured clear images of the suspect on the body-worn camera video. Now, so far, again, police say the woman and the man didn't know each other, made no contact before the incident, and it remains unclear why he did it now. But police are crediting 3 high schoolers who recognized the suspect at the J in York Street station and called them.
Officers who were on patrol on an upper level of that station smelled and saw smoke and went to investigate. What they saw was a person standing inside the train car, fully engulfed in flames. With the help of an MTA employee and a fire extinguisher, the flames were put out. Unfortunately, it was too late, and the victim was pronounced on the scene.
Once again, the cameras put us there and put us in that direction, and we were able to figure out that he was involved in it later on, after we got the camera video footage back.
Now, police say the person of interest had a lighter in his pocket when they apprehended him, and he had a gray hooded sweatshirt, blue jeans, and a dark-colored knit hat with a red band and brown boots. And police also said they're checking with their state database just to confirm his identity before they release it to the public. But that's the latest here at One Police Plaza. Kendall Green, Fox 5 News. Arthur?
All right, thank you very much, Kendall.
Mayor Adams, where you at? My son. Hey, yo, my son. Tamika Barry. Hey, yo, my son, where you at? Y'all want the ugly truth? Oh, y'all want the beautiful lie? Let me know in the comment section. You want the ugly truth? Or you want the beautiful lie? Huh? If y'all want me to lie to you, let me know in the comment section. If you want the beautiful lie, let me know in the comment section. Or if you want the ugly truth. You want to know what the ugly truth is? Huh? In these last days of America? See, I don't think y'all understand. In the last days, they tell you to stay home. In the last days, they tell you to stay home because evil, hell, the gates of hell is open. And there's an energy on this earth. But we're going to get into that. But right now, you know what's going on with that dude mind? You have an American government that promised this dude the land of milk and honey. They promised him the land of milk and honey. Gave him free food. Gave him free shelter. Gave him free clothes. And turned America into Disney World for them. Meanwhile, while young black America, we suffer. We suffer every day. Every day we listen to lies. Every day we listen to manipulation. And then we sitting up there. We ain't going to even get into that. Let's lay that down. Let me stick to it because sometimes I'm all over the place and then I'm a little autistic. That dude, this was his way of saying, fuck you, America. This was his way of saying, Donald Trump is getting back in office, and within the next couple of weeks, the first day in office, he's going to let the federal government and the military kick somebody out of a home. Because what y'all made a mistake and what y'all don't understand, these border jumpers was invited to jump the border, and they was promised the land of milk and honey. And now, a lot of these border jumpers, they feel like if they got to go back home, after y'all lied to them and told them that America was going to be great for them, and that they would have houses, they would have cars, they would have food stamps, they would have American women, American children, they can do whatever they want to. These people was committing crimes and they was released from jail. While meanwhile, half of our children in the ghetto where nobody is smiling is doing life sentences, doing 20 years. RICO laws, FBI kicking in doors, snatching our children out. Meanwhile, you got niggas running around this corner, around in this country, on the subways, 7 o'clock in the morning, 7 o'clock in the morning, a woman who was going to work to provide, she will never, ever, 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 ever hug her family again. This Christmas, her Christmas gift, she was sent to hell on earth. Meet me at the crossroads so we won't be lonely. She was sentenced to hell on earth. By who? By the politicians? By Kamala Harris? By Biden? By my son, lefty, gun up in the... My son, where you at, my nigga? Nah, don't post the situation like it's so tragic. This is what y'all put in office. It ain't no different from sending somebody up in the crib to rob the drug spot. You sent them in there. You set the spot up. They want to sit up there and post it like you ain't have nothing to do with it. Could you imagine that being your mother? Could you imagine that being your grandmother on that train? The providing woman going out there to make a way for her family, never making it home. Could you imagine the police knocking on your door and your grandma, your nana, in a body bag, and they telling you you can't even identify her because she's unrecognizable because somebody set her on fire? And you think that them border jumpers is just going to stop? You think that's going to stop there? You think there's not going to be more of them dudes that was released from prison overseas? They let all the trash from their country, all the criminals, their crime rate went down to a 0%, and our crime rate went up. So much to the point to where that they saying within the next few years, them dudes is going to take over the penitentiaries, especially upstate New York. The Bloods and the Crips ain't going to have shit on MS-13. Miss NYC, Facts Haas, Lord ID probably be in prison. We in trouble. And it ain't over. You think that these people are going to leave quietly? They don't respect our laws. They think, first of all, you know what's scary? Them going to jail in America. They're going to live 10 times better than what they was living in their country. That's why they came across the border. So before they actually go home and live worse off, they would rather go to jail to stay in America, because jail in America to them is sweet. It's going to be more cases of stuff like this happening. They not done. These people are going out with a bang. Bang. Pope opening 5 doors in days. One door is the fallen angel. Or there is, I think, the observe the witness and opening of these doors and rituals. There's a lot of things going on. We living in some serious times. And get right or get left. It is what it is. Get right or get left. The only thing that you can do is get right with God. There's a lot of things happening. But see, the thing about it is too, like I say, there's a war going on outside. No man is safe from. Prodigy already told y'all. There's a war going on outside. Playtime is over. That's why when I listen, let me tell you something, right? Certain dudes, certain videos grab my attention. And certain things I listen to, I hope this is the video. And let me tell you, let me play this for you real quick.
I'm gonna lose a lot of my followers after I post this post, but it is what it is. You want to know a red flag when you meet a woman? If she got a license to carry, if she is not a Marine, if she is not actively in duty as a police officer or actively in duty in the service, what type of environments is this woman in that she needs a license to carry? Think about that, right? Why does she need to be walking around with a weapon of mass destruction? Who are you trying to kill? What type of people are you around? What type of environments do you live in that you feel as though you need to carry a firearm? Think about this. How can you be in your soft girl era walking around with a Tech 9 or an AR-15 or a Glock 9? How can you be in your soft girl era and you switching with a switch? When I meet women, if I see she got a gun on her waist and she's not an officer of the law or in the Marines or Air Forces, that's a red flag for me. That's a trigger. Where the fuck do you live at? What type of people do you be around that you feel like you need that type of protection? The type of women I grew around may have carried a little bit of mace. But when you start leveling up and living in nice neighborhoods where the crime rate is dirtball low, you're not walking around with weapons. Am I lying? Get my books out right now, Complication Ships. Also, we going live tonight. Shoot Your Shot Sunday. I'm going.
So he took his whole time out to make a whole commercial about what kind of a woman would actually go buy herself a gun to protect herself. Well, I tell you what, the type of woman that just got set on fire for no reason on her way to work. How about that? Or maybe the woman that was walking home that had the border jumper throw the belt around her neck and drag her in between the cars and decided to swim between, he dived into her ocean on a cement floor. How about that? How many more stories? Or what is it with dudes like you, my nigga? That you finally get on your feet and you got all the answers. One of them type of niggas that you found your way on social media after a female helped you get on your feet, because I guarantee you a nigga like him wasn't on his feet before he met that female. And when he get on his feet, niggas start talking a little too much. But sometimes you got to pay attention to these niggas that give you all advice on these relationships. What kind of a woman would want a gun? The kind of woman that'll get tired of you putting your hands on her. She get fed up because her brothers ain't coming over there putting you out. Her uncles ain't putting you out. And she decides this is going to be the last time a nigga like you intimidate me with your big ass. So she make your soul levitate and send you to the afterlife. That type of woman. Black woman in America is the most unprotected woman on this earth. Black woman in America is the most unprotected woman. And you got the audacity to ask a black woman, why would she need something to protect herself? Black little girls in America is the most unprotected. They say, why good girls want bad guys? You want to know why good girls want bad guys? Good girls want bad guys because they want to feel protected by the gangsters. Because their father figures wasn't there. They ain't have a father figure. And the stepdaddy, he was evil. He used to come in the room at nighttime and he used to do dark things. So they hurting. So they kept pepper spray because they couldn't get to the gat. Or 9 times out of 10, if they had one, their boyfriend was using it in the streets of the ghetto with nobody smiling. I don't know where you from, my nigga. But when we was growing up and the police was coming, we used to pass our guns to our shorties. I remember me and Eric was in the center. Mad tension in the air, Bronx River. We in the center. And niggas called the police on us. And they came swooping in the center. Looking to search us. The females walked out. Little girls. We was little kids. Walked out with Mac 11s. 9s, 4/5s. Right out of the center. That type of girls. Ain't nothing like having a woman with a legal gun when you riding around and you know you got beef and you know you got security and you got a felony. Ain't nothing like having a woman that could carry a legal gun, that could bust her gun, that could protect her home. Ain't nothing like. Stop listening to these internet niggas, man. Soon as they find a way to survive on the internet, they got all the answers. Get out of here, my nigga. Get out of here with that. Get out of here with that. You're going to tell what type of woman, what type of man feels insecure to the point to where that he don't like a woman that got a gun. A nigga that'll cock back and smack the shit out of you. Don't nobody give a damn about snitching. Nobody cares about snitching. Some of you niggas need to get told on. Don't nobody care about snitching. Some of you niggas need to go to jail. Some of y'all need to get told on. That's what y'all got messed up. That's what y'all got messed up. Some of y'all need to go to jail and never. Some of y'all need to go to jail until y'all too old to commit a crime. Some of y'all need to go to jail until you too old to commit a crime. Because regular people, we don't care about who's snitching and who ain't snitching. We don't care. It might become a topic. Just looking at people who played the game. But I really don't care because I'm not giving you a chance to tell on me. We're not committing crimes together, my nigga. Everything that dudes go to jail for, they deserve to go to jail for. Because everything that's being done in the black community is to destroy the black community. And the number one rule is to keep your mouth shut. Don't tell on the people that's destroying your neighborhood. Get out of here with that. Go over to the dirty section of YouTube or where the stupid people was at. Because around here, we decided to be grown folks around here. And grown folks, we carry ourselves like grown folks. Playtime is over. My Ali, I'm telling you, don't do nothing in front of me. That's right. Tell on them niggas. You ain't signed up to be a criminal. Don't never let nobody make you feel guilty because you decided to pick up the phone and say 911. This nigga over here vandalizing and tearing up, breaking into cars, stealing, whatever you doing to bring down the value of the neighborhood. You could go, see, the thing about it is when you watch videos, movies like Apocalypto, they didn't destroy their village. When they seen that the people in their village had smallpox or whatever they had in the movie, they went to other villages, got other people, sacrificed those people so that the sun god could cure them of whatever diseases that they had. They didn't hurt they people. They hurt other people to save their people. You niggas is hurting your own elders, your own children, your own brothers and sisters, scoring point on yourselves. And they got the nerve enough to sit up there and talk about don't snitch. And then the most hypocritical part about the nigga system, y'all got nerve enough when y'all actually do see evidence of dudes like Big Meech, for example, where you actually have a dude in jail doing 30 years named Cuff. And he's actually sitting up there saying, this nigga set me up with a connect and had me taken down. And y'all don't want to listen because y'all starstruck. Get out of here, my nigga. If you're going to love one rat, then love all the rats. The truth of the matter is the worst person on this earth to me is a nigga that'll sit up there, hang out in a park, pop a bottle of Hennessy, smoke a blunt, while other kids is playing on the sliding board. You getting high in the park, watching other kids play in the park, but you won't bring your child to the park. You in the park every day, hanging out in front of the park, in the big park in Bronx River, or whatever project you from, and you don't even have your kids with you and you got kids. You in the park, absent children. You need to go to jail. You need to go to jail for being a deadbeat dad. How the hell you have the audacity to go to the park and hang out in the park and you ain't even got no children with you? Now, we different over here. We different over here.
Please, turn that music on. Me and Wallo put on for the city. And this how you bitches treat us, y'all outside. Fucking ripped the door out, shot at the fucking police and all that dumbass shit. Get the fuck out! All of y'all get the fuck out! That's what type of fucking respect y'all get us? All the shit we do? Get the fuck up out this joint.
What? You ain't gotta see it, you heard the nigga, right? Did you hear him sit up there and lie and said that niggas shot at the police? He lied and said niggas ripped the door off the hinges. He lied. He lied. He told y'all that niggas ripped the doors off the hinges. Now, if niggas ripped the door off the hinges and was outside wilding, right, and shooting at the police, shouldn't he be outside screaming at the people outside? Shouldn't he be angry at the people outside? But you know what, though? It's cool. Because I see little comments, oh, Haas, you a hater? Y'all let that nigga talk to y'all like that, then I'm going to talk to you like that, too.
Please, turn that music on. Me and Wallo put on for the city. And this how you bitches treat us, y'all outside. Fucking ripped the door out, shot at the fucking police and all that dumbass shit. Get the fuck out! All of y'all get the fuck out! That's what type of fucking respect y'all get us? All the shit we do? Get the fuck up out this joint.
You with Gillie. Why would you come to an event where people are sitting down with their beverages and they participating in an event that you threw? Why would you invite me somewhere that you can't protect me? Heal up, wheel up, bring it back, come rewind. Why would you bring me somewhere where you can't protect me? You invited me somewhere in the ghetto. These people came out to support him and you couldn't protect them? On top of the fact that your security failed or whatever they did outside, you come inside with the people that was acting right, that did right, and because you messed up and they was about to cancel your party, but they didn't. They was about to cancel your party because something that you didn't hold up to. So you lied and said niggas was shooting at the police. You lied and said niggas broke the door down. You lied. And right after that, you start advertising the fight all over again. Now you advertising boxes and showing the rest of that night after you disrespected the people who made you rich. You disrespected the people that believed in you. You talk to the people that believed it like... Talk to the people like they wasn't shit.
Yo, I just just want to say this, right? Shout out to everybody that supported us tonight. Shout out to everybody that tuned in to the pay-per-view. But I also want to say this, man. The Wilmington police is the worst fucking police district in the fucking country. They the worst. I paid the Wilmington I paid security in the police $14,000 fucking dollars.
50 paid 500,000 to get it right.
$1,000 fucking dollars.
50 paid 500,000 to make sure he had proper security. You see the difference? You didn't really want to spend the money that was necessary. You threw pennies out there. That's number one. Number two, when you look at a nigga, you can see when a nigga's full of shit.
You gotta understand, I'm in the middle of a live stream. And the police that's supposed to be the fucking captain, he walks up on me in the middle of a live stream and says, yo, I'm gonna need you to go outside. And what was the words he used, babe?
I can't remember. Get them in, talk to the people and get them in order.
Yeah, I need you to go outside and talk to the people and get them in order, because it's a bunch of motherfuckers that's outside that ain't got tickets that's trying to get the fuck in. Like, wait, I said, bro, you the fucking police. Why you need me to go outside?
Because you got a bunch of people out there asking for you to get into the event because some of the people know you because they don't have tickets and they want to get in. It's simple. They want to get in the event that you throwing.
You want me to handle it my way. So basically you saying you about to do something to some niggas that's out of order. So I got the fuck up, walk to the fucking front, talk to the fucking people. Then now they like, Gilly, why you come up here? Because your fucking captain asked me to come up here, which didn't make no fucking sense to them. They like, no, Gilly, go back. We got it. But then 5 minutes later, y'all meet some motherfuckers.
They called you out there to talk to the people because they know that you are pro-black, power to the people, full of shit nigga that act like you gonna give us $1 million worth of game. So they called you to do your job to get your people, not their people, in order. And when you didn't do it, they said, okay, now we're going to show you how the police work. They gave you an opportunity to get them unruly niggas in check outside, and you didn't do it. So now, because of you, your people got maced. And you going to tell me, you think I would ever in my life go to one of your events to get maced? Because I can't get in? It's my son watch. You think that I would pay my money to get in your event? Just so that the police can mace me? And the people are so unruly that you might die outside? Nah. When I go out to have a good time. D. Warren, keep them woke, stay blessed. Sir, happy holidays. Thank you for sponsoring this war. Appreciate you, family.
Y'all made me kick thousands of motherfuckers out the stands because some niggas was outside with no tickets trying to get in. And then walk up, they shooting at the police outside. I'm like, wait, what? At one of my events, they shooting at the fucking police? We don't even bring that type of energy. I get on motherfucking stage, this shit over. Get the fuck out. Y'all shooting at the police. They make me send everybody home, and then they said no, they was shouting at the police.
Y'all can't tell he lying? If y'all think he lying, press 1 in the comment section. If you believe him, press 2. Y'all can't tell he lying? Y'all can't listen to this nigga and tell that he lying.
Wait, you made me kick all of these motherfuckers out the stands because some niggas was outside shouting at the fucking police. shouting. Because when I heard shooting at my fucking event, that don't even make no fucking sense. We don't even bring out that type of crowd. Like, yeah. Kick thousands of motherfuckers out the stands because niggas was outside shouting. Niggas that ain't got no tickets. This man came up to me and asked me to go outside and talk to him. When the fuck do the police go to a civilian and say, yo, I need you to tear to that over there?
Why he didn't say the police told him to shut down? Why he didn't tell you, he said they made me kick thousands. No, they didn't. He's lying. The police never told him you got to shut down. He's lying. He lying. He got aggravated. He didn't want to finish the night. He already got the money at the door. He already got the money. He was eager to go. He already got paid. So he kicked half the crowd out. And while you sitting up there watching him tell everybody to get out, nobody was moving. They was looking at the nigga like he was stupid. Like, what? Half the crowd was looking at the nigga like, who you talking to? Half them was looking at him like, who you talking to?
Think about that. Then you got all the black cops, they want to pull me to the side. Yeah, man, this shit ain't cool, man. I don't like this. They don't do this shit no other way. Get the fuck away from me, you house nigga. Like, you telling me this, why the fuck you not telling him that? You go to work with that nigga every day. Why you not like, John, this shit ain't cool? Look, Larry, man, this shit ain't cool, man. These people in here, they ain't doing shit in here. They having a good time in here. There's some raggedy motherfuckers that ain't got no tickets that's trying to get outside. How the fuck are these people being punished? But you won't pull me to the side. Yeah, man, that shit ain't right. Man, get your fucking house nigga ass away from me, man. Like, the Wilmington police, y'all the worst fucking police district.
Y'all can't listen to somebody and tell when somebody's lying to you. You can't listen and tell, and you can't see when somebody's lying. Somebody got in his ear and told him, you going in there and you cursing at those people like that was a bad look. He lied.
Please, turn that music off. Me and Wallo put on for the city. And this how you bitches treat us, y'all outside. Fucking rip the door out, shout at the fucking police and all that dumbass shit. Get the fuck out! All of y'all get the fuck out! That's what type of fucking respect y'all get us? All the shit we do? Get the fuck up out this joint.
See, I'm the type of nigga, I die for my respect. I demands my respect. Hey, y'all let that nigga talk to y'all like that, nigga, you stupid. You keep on listening to a person, you can hear through their lies, though.
KO party. Back. It probably won't be at the Chase Center, but we bringing it back in like 4 months. This is my proposition. Since I'm an honorary sheriff in the state of Pennsylvania, the Philadelphia Police Department did not like the way the Wilmington Police Department treated me last night. So they agreed that they got 20 Philadelphia Police Department officers, and they want to fight 20 other Wilmington Police Department officers. It's all in fun and spirit. What we doing, Wilmington? Y'all stepping up. They don't like the way y'all treated the honorary sheriff that paid y'all $14,000, and y'all didn't do y'all job. So, Wilmington Police Department, y'all stepping up for the next Gilly and Wallow kill party? I got police officers from heavyweight, welterweight, featherweight, lightweight, light heavyweight. Is y'all stepping up? Wilmington Police Department, is your next Gilly and Wallow. It's all in fun, all in fun. We just having a little fun, but I'm gonna get y'all asses whipped. The Wilmington Police Department, do y'all accept the challenge? I got 20 Philadelphia Police Department officers that want to rumble. It's all in fun and games. Wilmington Police Department, do y'all accept the challenge? Let me know. I'm gonna get y'all asses whipped. Right.
Nigga playing cleanup. Now he playing military mind games and he playing cleanup. Not on my watch. The sad part about it is his eyes look crazy. See, the sad part about it is that y'all watching a rich nigga taking advantage and paying poor people to fight. We living in the last days of America. And instead of him giving you lectures and teaching you a real $1 million worth of game to wake you up, teaching you survival skills, teaching you how to balance out of your life, teaching you how to heal and fix mental illness, the nigga got poor people fighting like in the days of Rome. He learned a lot from his slave master. Gilly and Wallow learned a lot from the colonizer. Gilly and Wallow learned a lot from the colonizer. This is what they did to us in the days of Rome, in the arena, to satisfy the rich kings. Make poor people fight. Are you not entertained? This is what they got y'all. That nigga starting to look more and more like the dude from the Django. And he ain't looking like Django. He looking like Kevin L. Samuels. Y'all call that $1 million worth of game? That shit look more like $1 million worth of slavery to me. That looked more like $1 million worth of slavery to me. Y'all didn't watch the movie The Django? When the colonizer had his slave and he told him to fight, he started crying. He said, I can't fight no more. And he sicked the dogs on him. Gillie, your slaves ain't want to fight no more, so you came back and told them get the fuck out? Gillie, what happened? Your slaves ain't want to fight no more, so you told them to go get the fuck out? This nigga treating y'all like straight Romans. And then you sitting up there talking about in the comment section or Instagram, I'm hating? Word? Do you see me setting up children of poverty and pain? Or better yet, do you see the Jewish community making their brothers and sisters fight for the enemy? Do you see the Jewish people treating each other like that? Why the people of slavery can't treat our family the same way the people of the Jewish community? Why we don't treat our people the same way the people of the Holocaust treat their people? They love their people. They protect our people. Look how we treat us. But you call me a hater? Yeah, I got to get away from y'all. I got to get far away from y'all. Because the offsprings of slavery, what it did to y'all, it broke y'all. Y'all are the pandemic within the pandemic. You are the apocalypse. You are the apocalypse. The hellfire is waiting for you. If that's the mentality that you agree with and the shit that you agree with, I wish I would. Go collect some poor, broken, desperate. Because you got to be real desperate to get up in a ring and fight a bunch of people for a bum-ass nigga like Gilly and Wallow. And that's what y'all doing? Y'all got hurt people, hurting people for money. Y'all worse than the niggas that used to fight dogs back in the days. Now the black man got slaves fighting slaves, and y'all call it $1 million worth of game. Are you not entertained? Damn. Do you see Jay-Z throwing events like that? I thought they were street dudes. They could have shut it down nicely. Salute highs. Of course, they could have shut it down like, yo, y'all got to calm down. He didn't give a damn. That nigga don't respect y'all. Y'all ain't nothing but walking dollars for them niggas. They don't respect y'all. Gilly and Wallow the new colonizers. And I guarantee you, after Gillie bugged out like that, Wallow's the smart one. Wallo barked on him like, yo, why would you do that? After he did that, because he don't be thinking, his head is big. He talked to y'all like little children. Nigga had no respect for y'all. You will never catch me at one of them events. Never. Fuck I look like. I got a little bit more class than that. I'm sorry, my nigga. I know ghetto niggas that wouldn't have went to that shit. That was disturbing. It was disgusting. Now, normally I would play Fat Joe on Math Hoffa's platform, but you know me and Math don't rock. We don't rock like that. So I'm not gonna play the audio because I don't feel like appealing to beat his strike, because he's gonna have quarter lap, reach out to YouTube, and then he's gonna flag me, and then I'm gonna have to appeal it and wait for YouTube to remove the strike. Instead of me even wasting my time, even going through all of that, playing with Math, because Math already to flag me like 3 times already, back to back, because he don't want me using his content to make him look stupid. But Fat Joe, matter of fact, before I even get into that, I got something else I want to address. I hope I got this video ready. I'm gonna be mad if I don't. Let me see.
If it wasn't for Pun, Joe would have probably faded out, because if another label would have signed Pun, I feel Joe probably would have faded out in the back. But to know the fact that I know that Pun gave Joe, all right, we're gonna call you Don Carter Jr., and then wrote everything after that. You know what I'm saying? So everything. The whole Don Carter Jr. album, everything. He just wrote everything. You know what I'm saying? So,
but at the same time, I feel like, you know, if he's better and like Fat Joe could do that, I think that's a smart move for even.
Oh no, Joe's a smart man. He's a smart businessman. I never said that. He's a very smart businessman.
Like,
He's relevant all these years.
I'm putting you on, help me write. Like, if you're better, like, mine as well. Why not? You know, and cause I'm trying to like really, because what's taking so long? Like, I don't understand. Like,
so long of what?
To build that Big Pun's legacy, to get y'all together. For me, you and Fat Joe, like, why is it 20 years? How long? And you guys still haven't managed to really like settle. Like, and he said that he wants just an apology. You can't do that. Like, as in,
are you serious?
No, I'm asking you.
Why would I give him an apology after what he put my family through and what he did legally?
Was it legally? Like, how?
You know what? Can we stop this for a second?
Yeah.
I'm leaving this interview.
What?
Because this is like a whole Fat Joe situation now.
No.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good off of this. I'm not comfortable, and I'm leaving this interview. You're not gonna put me in a situation where now I'm gonna be recorded and it's gonna go everywhere, and you come in and holler this whole Fat Joe stuff.
No, if you don't want it to talk about, no, if you don't want it, then you could have just said it.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good off this. The way you're coming off and your attitude and the way you come off on this joking, like if you're siding with Joe, like I'm not gonna sit here and explain everything that my family went through and what I had to go through to fight for his rights and my kids' rights. That's my godly right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I won't.
nah, I'm good. Fucked up. Fucked up on that one.
Congratulations, Tiger, for messing up on one of the biggest interviews in hip-hop history. Now, for those of y'all that don't know who that was, Tiger was talking to, that was Big Pun's wife. And she gave this nigga the opportunity to sit down and hear her side of the story. And you didn't even last 2 minutes in the interview before she walked out. You didn't even get her story. You didn't even hear her side. But the first question you asked her was, when is she going to apologize to Fat Joe? Shall we begin? Shall we begin? Liza, I got you. I got you. And I apologize on behalf of this stupid nigga because I called him. When he did the interview, he told me what he did. And I balked on him. Like, are you crazy? And told him, don't put that out. Now, this was like, I think this was like a year or two ago when he did this interview. Why did he put this out? Because he wanted to go viral. But it didn't work for him. It didn't work for him. And I spoke to him. I spoke to him yesterday and I told him I was going to admonish him for what he just did. Now, for those of y'all that don't know, I don't know all Liza's business. I just know that I come from Bronx River Projects, 1455 Harrod Avenue. And when I was living in 1455 in Bronx River, after I came home from jail, after Big Pun died, Liza was living in my building before she went to the homeless shelter. She lost everything. She was homeless. The only thing that she had left was Big Pun's pickup truck. Dope pickup truck. The only thing she had left was the truck. Joe let that woman go homeless. That's why when Joe be sitting up here talking, Joe let Liza go homeless. And for years, he collected all the residuals off of Pun's record and never gave that woman nothing. One of the biggest rappers that would have went out as one of the most legendary rappers ever, Big Pun, the best Latino rapper we ever had, who made history in the Bronx. When he died, Fat Joe shitted on his family. Yeah, Fat Joe be bailing niggas out of jail. Yeah, he be paying for certain niggas' family members' funerals because he got to keep protection around him with that big-ass mouth that he got. He got to keep protection. The one person that Fat Joe was supposed to be loyal to and hold down was Pun's wife. But if you sit back and you analyze, as soon as Pun died, he knew he wasn't going to do right by Pun. So the first thing you do is you have Cuban Links cut. Big Pun's best friend. You didn't protect Pun's brother, Cuban Links. You didn't protect Big Pun's son, who's running around right now, one of the nicest in the game, spitting with no record deal. The one thing that you could have did, Joe, to make things right was reach out to Liza and put Big Pun's son in a position to shine like his father. But instead, you got him Instagram hot, TikTok hot. How you even look in the mirror at your fat, skinny, sloppy self when you know that you ain't even got that many years to live because you done beat your body up so bad you're probably diabetic and everything else. And before you die, you're not even going to make it right with Big Pun's son. You in a position to pass the last torch in these last days of America. Joe, you are in the position to give that man an offer in front of the whole world to put him in the same position his father was in. Honestly speaking, I think the boy got better than his father. When I first heard Big Pun's son, I was like, ah. When I listen to him now, he sounds like the sharpened version of his daddy. And Joe should be using everything in his power to pass the torch to Pun's son, to give him a chance to be a legend in the game just like his father. That would be the first time in hip-hop. But Joe got that young boy blackballed. And Tiger, you got the audacity to ask her, when is she going to apologize? When the judge made Joe give that woman back millions of dollars after 20 years of poverty, after homelessness, after homeless shelters, after not knowing how she was going to feed her kids? Liza, I got you. And you're going to tell her she need to apologize. First and foremost, Tiger, one thing you need to understand is that you a guest in hip-hop. Something that I think Fat Joe even be forgetting sometimes, and that's why niggas be trying to remind him. Because the truth of the matter is, I don't always agree with everything that Tariq and Nasheed say, but situations like this, I understand. You know, one of my biggest gripes that I used to have with Tariq Nasheed, because Tariq Nasheed is very, very, very smart, very intellectual. But one of my problems that I had is that in my family, we got light skin and dark skin, right? Light skin and dark skin. That's why a lot of people don't know who I am. But if you've seen some of my brothers and sisters, you'd be like, y'all not related. Yeah, we are. Same mother. Absolutely. And it's times like this. It's times like this where you start to understand and you listening. Like everybody talking about Fat Joe with the way he throwing around the nigga word. And it's like, yo, you know, not for nothing, for Fat Joe to be 50-something years old, probably about 54 years old, creeping up on 60, you in your 50s, and your mouth that filthy, and you a little too comfortable. Yeah, he a little too comfortable. The truth of the matter is most people that be around Joe will tell you Joe is very racist. Oh, he keep black dudes around him. Those black dudes that you see around Joe, the only reason why they around Joe is because they Honduras. They speak Spanish. Oh, you thought you had a friend? They look black, but they have a Latin tongue. And shout out to them, because most of those dudes is my dudes. He don't like black people. He don't. Look at how he treated TA, his ghostwriter. He used him to go get young girls to bring backstage. That was the whole thing, the whole purpose of TA. When I listen to TA tell his stories, his ghostwriter that was fighting everybody for him, the littlest nigga was fighting all the biggest niggas. He used him for the after party. Because at the after party, somebody got to go recruit girls. And instead of making him to be the next rapper, he used them to recruit females so he could cheat on his wife, allegedly. Allegedly. Want to talk about Joe? Fat Joe arrested for sexual assault. TMZ, here we go. Platinum selling rapper Fat Joe was detained by the police in Madison, Wisconsin last night after a 33-year-old woman told cops that Joe had his entourage sexually assault her inside a Cadillac limo. According to Madison PD, the woman claims the incident went down after rapper real name Joseph Cartagena performed at the concert at the theater last night. Cops say the woman claims shortly after the concert had concluded, the woman found herself inside the Cadillac limousine with Joe and other males, subjects, all with the destination of the hotel located in Madison West Side. Cops tell TMZ that Fat Joe was detained for questioning, but he was not arrested. He was released this morning sometimes at 7 a.m. All right. So far, no arrests have been made, and the police tells us the investigation is ongoing. Well, in my investigation that I did in the situation, one of the males that was in the car with Fat Joe when that happened allegedly was TA. I have to say allegedly. His ghostwriter. And according to Fat Joe's ghostwriter, he said that Fat Joe very much did everything that that young lady accused him of. But because Fat Joe has lawyers and money, he got away with it. And this is according to TA, his ghostwriter, the dude that was allegedly in that car. Only Joe can say that he wasn't in that car. Are you not entertained? So, for me, the beef between Lord Jamal, where Fat Joe called Lord Jamal, coming from a legendary group, Grand Nubian, but called him the wackest nigga out of the group. In my voice, in my opinion, Fat Joe, I don't know if you realize it, but you are nobody's in hip-hop's history favorite rapper. And you were not legendary, my nigga. Pun was. You were not legendary, and the only reason why Fat Joe hung on to hip-hop for all these years, because he would have DJ Khaled, he would make a song with Chris Brown, you would make a song with Ja Rule. You kept making songs. You would make a song with Remy Ma. You kept making songs with people that was hotter than you to keep them looking in your direction, but nobody is ever went looking for Fat Joe. Absolutely not. On top of the fact that if Fat Joe is in your top 10 best rappers, press 1 in the comment section. If Fat Joe is not even in your top 100, press 2. Nigga said 8. Type the what? Joe, are you reading these numbers? Damn. I'm looking at the comment section. I ain't seen not one. Yo, I haven't seen one person vouch for you. Not one. Yo. This nigga had nerve enough to actually sit up there and diss Lord Jamal. When Lord Jamal, whether you like it or not, he wasn't the lead rapper of the group. Grand Pooba was. But at the end of the day, he come from a legendary group. You said it. We're going to call him the wackest. But y'all want to know what the real beef is between Lord Jamal and Fat Joe? Not just because he's sitting up there talking about Latinos and hip hop, because personally, I told you already, I disagree with Lord Jamal with that. Latinos, when you watch movies like Beach Street, right? You see crazy legs, breakdancing, graffitiing. That's part of hip hop. Has been there from the beginning. Latinos played a very big part in hip hop. They was there the whole time. So no, I don't agree with Tariq Nasheed or Lord Jamal with what he said. But what I will say is, when Fat Joe had nerve enough to call Lord Tariq Nasheed broke? Did you really call Tariq Nasheed broke? When you wasn't selling records, Tariq Nasheed was doing movies and documentaries like Hidden Colors, number 1, number 2, number 3, and Enlighten the People. Fat Joe, nobody has, never in the history of the hood have we learned anything from you. You haven't taught us nothing except for that you a selfish pig. You will take care of those shooters around you because you got to stay Don Carter Jeter. You got to stay the Don. And in order to stay the Don, you got to keep muscle around you. Because outside of that, Joe, ain't nobody scared of you. I heard you telling people I'm stepping on your toes. Yeah, I would step on your toes, my nigga. I'm the nigga that'll step on anybody's toes. Don't let me be a drunk outside in the projects getting shot. Fool you, nigga. Next time niggas see me, I'll make sure I'm nice and sober. And I don't ride around with police like y'all niggas do. Got the mayor in y'all pocket. I ain't come here to be these niggas' friends. The reason why Lord Jamal and Fat Joe got beef is because Lord Jamal stood up for me and spoke out against Africa Bambaataa, and Fat Joe is Zulu Nation. Fat Joe Zulu Nation. You see, there's a whole new victim overseas that came out on Africa Bambaataa. Did you see Fat Joe apologize? No, he ain't apologized because he meant where he stood at. He stood where he belonged, with predators. He stood where he belonged, with predators. Y'all make sure y'all super violate that like button.
Yeah, there's a lot of fallacy going on a black man's name now.
That's how it is out here, man. Been like that.
Now they trying to say dude was with a little boy now.
Right.
I don't know if you heard that, Glue.
Yeah, they say it's stupid. I think we got a thing about our culture where we want to see people bleed. Oh, it's only in our culture. So? That's why I say our culture. When we seen the stuff going on with Puff and all, when it was bubbling, I seen people in the comments. I seen it starting to bubble. It was starting to say, well, what about Jay-Z? And then certain other people like, oh yeah, he's even worse. And then you got people like Jaguar, what's her name?
Jaguar, right?
Right. They saying all kind of outlandish things, so it starts to add to the groundswell.
They tired of seeing niggas with the jewelry. They tired of seeing niggas with the cars. They tired of seeing niggas with the hoes. They tired of seeing niggas with the money, with the success. On the blogs, with the blog clothes, outside on the...
Understand
they just tired of seeing... They don't care how much work.
People are trying to even the playing field.
What you mean by that?
If you have a nigga like Hov who's stepping out with $5 million watches, and niggas can't compete with that. So they want to try to diminish him to...
Even the playing field.
Even the playing field.
Well, 2 years from now will be the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. So we talking about Hov's been winning for 3 decades.
They're tired of us.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Something is wrong because that's inspiration.
You're looking at it from the slant that we're looking at. Yeah, I on the side that we didn't pick ourselves up. We didn't.
They're making prep.
Oh no, I'm pissed off right now, y'all. I gotta figure out a way to actually send myself this video. Hold up. Now I'm sorry, y'all, because I'm mad now because I had to come back, but I'm gonna have to repeat it. So Heineken and Esso, right? So y'all never heard Nas? Y'all never heard Nas going in on Jay-Z for being in the studio with R. Kelly? and saying that he was in the studio and y'all saw R. Kelly with those little, Jay-Z saw R. Kelly with those little girls, right? See, the thing that kills me is niggas like Mano is selective. Niggas in these industries they are selective. See, me, I'm not saying Jay-Z is guilty. I refuse to say that because he hasn't been proven guilty. But the rumors, the smoke been going on around Jay-Z. The rumors, the smoke been going on around Jay-Z. I had the audio and I thought I sent it. Swear to God, I thought I sent it to my device. Nope, there we go. How the fuck? I just missed it.
Yo, don't put up no movies. I said, that's not my style. That's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, I could have put up movies. I could have shared the R. Kelly video that everybody's talking about, made fun of it, and said, where Jay's hanging out. So when Jay and I was in there doing Best of Both Worlds, you can't tell me Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come in the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. You can't tell me, you want to sit here and tell me that working on that album, that he ain't never seen no 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity?
My belief is that anybody who's worked with him and been in his cipher has seen it go down.
He's seen it go down.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
So let me ask y'all a question, right? Because that's Nas and Wendy Williams, right? That's Nas. This is back in the days. Nas calling out Jay-Z for aiding and abetting R. Kelly. So who do we believe? Do we believe Esso and Heineken with a little bit of Mano? Or do we believe Nas? Which one now? Huh? And I ain't got no smoke with Heineken and Esso. Shout out to y'all. But who do we believe? Y'all or Nas? Whose word do we take? Because y'all playing military mind games and acting like it's just Jaguar Wright. It wasn't just Jaguar Wright. It used to be Foxy Brown as well. But now we got one of the top shotters. Now we got to do that again. Huh? Whose voice sounds more powerful? Whose voice do you believe? Mano, Esso and Heineken, or Nas?
A lot of fallacy going on a black man's name now.
That's how it is out here, man. Been like that.
Now they trying to say dude was with a little boy now.
Right.
I don't know if you heard that, Clue.
Yeah, they say it's stupid. I think we got a thing about our culture where we want to see people bleed. Oh, it's only in our culture. So? That's why I say our culture. When we seen the stuff going on with Puff and all them, when it was bubbling, I seen people in the comments. I seen it starting to bubble. It would start to say, "Well, what about Jay-Z?" And then certain other people were like, "Oh yeah, he's even worse." And then then you got people like Jaguar. What's her name?
Jaguar, right?
Right. They saying all kind of outlandish things, so it starts.
Look, we had 1,000. Look. They made the phone call to YouTube. We just had 4,000 people in the building. They just took 600 people out of the building. Who made the phone call? Who made the phone call? Oh, y'all didn't like that comeback right there? Or is that Leo? Because I ain't shitting on Jay. I'm just saying.
They tired of seeing niggas with the cars. They tired of seeing niggas with the hoes. They tired of seeing niggas with the money, with the success. On the blogs, with the blog clothes, outside on the... They just tired of it. They don't care how much work.
People are trying to even the playing field.
What you mean by that?
If you have a nigga like Hov who's stepping out with $5 million watches, and niggas can't compete with that. So they want to try to diminish him to...
Even the playing field.
Even the playing field.
Yeah. 2 years from now will be the 30th anniversary of Reasonable Doubt. So we talking about Hov's been winning for 3 decades.
We're tired of that.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. Something is wrong because that's inspiration.
You're looking at it from the slant that we're looking at. Yeah, I on the side that we didn't pick ourselves up. We didn't...
And so you know what is disgusting? The fact that... Damn, they trying to do my shit dirty.
Hey, don't put up no movies. I said, that's not my style. That's not what I'm going to do. Yeah, I could have put up movies. I could have showed the R. Kelly video that everybody's talking about, made fun of it, and said, yo, Jay's hanging out. When Jay and I was in there playing Best of Both Worlds, you can't tell me Jay didn't see a 14-year-old girl come in the studio and sit on R. Kelly's lap. You can't tell me, you won't sit here and tell me that working on that album, that he ain't never seen no 14-year-old girl come in the vicinity?
My belief is that anybody who's worked with him and been in his cipher has seen it go down.
He's seen it go down.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Everybody right 4,000 back in the building. See how they playing with the numbers? Now watch them try to snatch it back out. Don't try to snatch what I work hard for. We already heard Dame Dash say 1,000 times over that he had problems with Jay-Z because he knew what R. Kelly did to Aaliyah. Now they just snatched 400 people out of the building. See what I'm saying? Y'all niggas be hating, but it is what it is. I'm still going to ball. Long as I still know I'm the best of the best, y'all can sit up there and hate on me all y'all want to. I know I'm still the best of the best. Y'all play with my pre-recorded videos the same way. Somebody sitting right behind the scene man YouTube that ain't got nothing better to do. Fucking piss boy. Piece of shit. Then these niggas want to sit up there and make it seem like somebody just picking on Jay-Z. Like, nah, we not doing that to the victims. I'm not saying that I believe everything that's said about Jay-Z, but I damn sure believe Nas over Esso and Heineken. I damn sure believe Nas over Mano. I damn sure believe Nas over Mano. Mano sat up there and told us that Diddy didn't do nothing. But Cat Williams said Diddy is guilty.
Offered him $50 million and he turned it down. Who gonna turn down $50 million? Now I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times. Just to protect my integrity and that virgin hole I was telling you about. Right. Because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say I'm so freely.
Can I need no? You here, get to know.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Come on.
Because early on you was accusing me of being...
Man.
It's crazy.
Who do we believe? Mano, do we believe you? Or do we believe Cat Williams?
Everybody in this business was going to Diddy parties. We just was at a Diddy party at the Ned. That was crazy. Now all of a sudden, nobody talking about going to a Diddy party. What, like, you ever been invited to a party or any party? Right. Every top chick that was from the city or Philly or everywhere was there. Like, I mean, it was a party. I think y'all reaching with some of the shit y'all talking about. It be the that be so delusional, never been invited to no party, never had access to no party, running around talking about, don't let me find a picture of you in a Diddy party. Shut up. Listen, Diddy had a party at the Ned recently, like a couple of months ago when they dropped that album. That was a good party. I don't know what you're talking about. Well, if Homeland Security is reaching, like, y'all just go for anything. But listen, sit back and watch what happens then. That's all I can tell you. I ain't here to say one. I'm not here to go one way or another.
You just did. You just did.
About parties that y'all over here talking about parties and events that y'all never was invited in. Y'all never had access to. Y'all never been involved. You sitting around in your house or in your basement or your mom's basement or at work judging that you ain't never gonna be in the company of. What we really talking about? You throwing stones and sitting in houses that's easily to be broken. But who you judging? What? What we talking about?
See, my whole thing is when you listen to niggas like Mano, right? The failed rapper that's holding on to everybody and anybody. That nigga clinging on to everybody and anybody that he could grab onto so he don't fall and hit the ground. You got Lisa Yee now, you on the radio because your YouTube page wasn't working. You got next to Fab because he wasn't working. Got next to Dave East because he wasn't working. Got next to Jim Jones because you wasn't working, because you're not working. Got next to Uncle Murder. Nigga, you's a failed rapper. And you try and see, this is what I don't like about you, Mano. Because listening to you, right, with your childish mentality, your manipulative mentality, y'all try to make this shit sound like people are jealous when you got real people out here that's been victims of some of the worst shit that you could think of, and you trying to downplay their pain and make them seem like they haters because they ain't got jewelry or because they didn't go to the party. But you got a rich nigga like Cat Williams that just told the whole world and went viral. You got to watch out for Diddy. You got to tell him no. So now, my question again to the people that's watching right now, who do we believe? Do we believe Mano or do we believe Cat Williams? Because what you really trying to do is you trying to make it seem like it's broke people trying to take Diddy down, when in all actuality, it's rich people opening up the door to spank him because he got out of line with his master. So at some point in time, they gave Cat Williams the okay to tell the world, I'm tired of Diddy, because you got to tell Diddy no. When you see Cat Williams inside Friday, the movie, in the bathroom, using the wrench to lock the nigga nuts so he don't get manhandled in the bathroom in the movie, that scene is him telling you about Diddy at the party. What part y'all didn't understand? Now Mano gonna come out here and play, let me save Hove nuts. Let me save Diddy's nuts. Now you saving nuts, my nigga? Who made you the spokesman? Mano, who made you the spokesman for all of these dudes' nuts? Huh, Mano? Who made you the spokesman? First, you speaking up for Diddy's nuts. Now you speaking up for Hove nuts? Well, let me just thank you for never speaking up for Africa Bambaata's nuts, my nigga. Since you the nut spokesman. Some people gotta know when to mind their business. Because you got somebody that's sitting up there that's Cat Williams. And he's telling you, you got to tell Diddy no. You done offered Cat Williams $50 million? That's disgusting. That is barbaric. The nutcracker. I'm just saying. It is what it is. It is what it is. Come on, man. Stop playing. Stop playing. Nigga running around sitting up here trying to save niggas nuts. Like, nah. And shout out to Heineken and Esso. I ain't got no smoke with Heineken and Esso, but I disagree with you niggas. I disagree with y'all. Dudes in the hood knew what they had to grow up with them old perverts. The men went through it just like the women went through it. I think y'all forget we the children of slavery. You know what our ancestors went through in slavery? You know what our great-grandmother and great-grandfathers went through in slavery? You think that sickness wasn't passed in the blood? All this shit originates from slavery. And then you got these house Negroes sitting up there trying to protect the massa. I think Jay-Z lawyers is doing a good enough job. Jay-Z is innocent until proven guilty. But there's things that's being said about Jay-Z that ain't all that cool. The truth of the matter is, you ain't never seen Jay-Z with a woman his age. And the truth of the matter is, in the earlier days of hip-hop, Foxy was dissing Jay and saying a lot of derogatory shit about Jay and their relationship. As she got older, she switched up. That's between them. Foxy's not the one taking him to court. So I'm not taking him to court on Foxy. But the truth of the matter is, you niggas ain't never seen Jay with a girl his age. The truth shall set you free. I'm not here to sit up here and tear Jay-Z down. If the victim is telling the truth, let the judge deal with it. If the victim is telling a lie, let Jay-Z's lawyer deal with it. But what I'm not going to do is, I'm not going to let niggas get up here and make it seem like people are just hating. Because you got A1 rappers, A-list celebrity rappers that's sitting up there pointing the finger at Jay-Z. And that was Nas. We bring a different type of energy to this internet. Now, any of y'all that knows me, y'all know that when I get on this internet, I'm going to give y'all a little bit of both worlds. I give y'all the celebrity gossip. Then I bring y'all back to reality.
They're making preparations to kill Americans.
To kill Americans? Are we prepared for this?
No, we're not. The President of the United States, the one with the constitutional duty to protect Americans from foreign attacks, his #1 constitutional duty. He doesn't talk to the American people about this. His budgets don't reflect priorities of getting us ready to go to war. And unfortunately, we have American people who think they're at peace. But yeah, we're at peace right now, but could be on the edge of conflict. First thing is, he needs to talk to the American people. He needs to talk to the American people about how dangerous the situation is. That's not really his style. But the other thing that I think he needs to do is to say to China, look, we will defend Taiwan. And if we do that, China will not attack because it doesn't want the casualties, even if they think that they can take the place. One thing we know, Xi Jinping may not have made the decision to go to war yet, but he's made the decision to risk war. He's made the decision to risk war with a U.S. treaty ally, which means he's already made the decision that he's prepared to attack the United States. So we have got to get that message across to the American public, and especially to the Pentagon, which thinks it's at peacetime. There's no sense of urgency that is really necessary to meet the Chinese challenge right now.
Gordon Chang with a chilling warning that China is prepared to attack.
Sometimes we got to get out of the Negro section and welcome to the real world of what's really, really going on and start preparing ourselves mentally, physically, financially, spiritually. Sometimes we got to step outside of being entertained by evil and ignorance in the name of $1 million worth of gain and realize in life that playtime is over. Playtime is over. I don't want to be the kid laughing and cracking jokes in the back of the classroom, and when it's time to get the report card and pass to the next grade, you're getting left back in life. And we as a people, you, me as a people, we are getting left back in life. I don't want to be left back in life. I don't want to be on the shitty end of the stick. Everybody utilizing and capitalizing off of us to get money, but us. And then when you listen to these niggas after they get the money, you can actually hear that they don't even respect you. You heard the way Gillie was talking to niggas at that crowd? Get out. Get the... After they made you rich? How many people, if you threw an event, would be crying just looking at the number of people that came out to see you? Press 1 if you would have cried being able to pack an event like that. Press 2 if you really don't care. It would have just been money. Nigga, I'd have cried. You know how good I feel when I actually see myself go live, and certain days I actually go live and I be having 20,000 people, 15,000, 17,000, the highest, the most amount. I had 32,000 people watching me at one time on a live. You know what that made me feel like? You know what it made the enemy feel like? Oh, that's too much power for a black man. Most of the people that press 2, that's why you'll never have that many people watching you, because you don't deserve them. You don't deserve them. People be thinking I'm bullshitting. To the people that's watching me right now, to the people that's been watching me for years, what's the most people you seen watching me on YouTube while you was watching? I ain't gonna talk. Let me let the people talk. Write it in the comment section. Like 14,000? Yeah. 26,000, 30,000, 8K, 7K? Yeah. Shit, right now tonight. Well, we got 3,600 in the building. $15K, $17K, $6K, $26, $30, $18. The numbers. Somebody said 44,000. I ain't never seen 44,000. I seen 32,000 though. But you know what? What you see on the other end, I don't know. 99K. Stop gassing it. Stop gassing it. Everybody write 4,200 in the building. We got 4,200 in the building right now.
Should we believe him because he's wearing a uniform?
Yeah, I will be speaking about the drones. All right, as you know, I'm in the Army, military, whatever you want to call it. Look, we are launching the drones up in the sky as of right now in New Jersey and stuff, in Texas, everywhere. Like, y'all don't got to be afraid. There are man-made drones, and we're doing the launching or whatever. Now, what you do have to be concerned of, my bad, my eye, but it's the orbs that's inside the sky that y'all see that's glowing and stuff, that's shooting down drones and all that. That's not a part of us. Them are actually real life aliens. Like, aliens do exist. They're above and they're below us. Yes, they do exist. And 2025 come, there will be a lot more of exposing the truth. I can't say the reason why, but because it's already out here, so I can speak on this. Aliens are real, and we will have to evacuate sooner than later.
Evacuate?
But just be careful. Keep looking up in the sky at night. They only come at night. They will only come at night. I don't know the reason. I just know it's been investigated. Aliens are real. And we're trying to figure out why they're here visiting us right now. There's a lot going on within the United States. There's a lot of everything, but they're real. Be careful. Watch out. I don't know what to tell you or like where to go. But look, you just gotta be prepared. Like, I don't know, cause right now it's only like really calculating like the United States though. Like, probably go to an island or some shit. Look, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I don't know where you gonna go. I don't know if you gonna survive. But hey, it is what it is. It's 2024. It's the end times. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do. Shit. We all gonna. You feel me? I can't say the word, but you feel me? We all gonna. You feel me? It is what it is, man. Like, I'm not even joking. Like, let me stop cussing on him. It's serious, man. Like, this situation is very serious, and like, I try not to think on it, and I really didn't even want to speak about it. But we all should just pray and keep praying to God or whoever you believe in, and just have faith. That's all I can say.
So you see, when the conversation gets serious, we just had 42. Now we got 31. They took 1,100 people out of the building. See how that worked? Because they spend billions of dollars to keep you dumb. They keep you misinformed. It's not meant for you to survive. My job ain't to keep you stupid. My job is to wake you up. Gilly and Wallow job is to keep you stupid and give you $1 million worth of gain.
You should have some Faraday bags in your house to protect against an EMP, number one. You can put these EMP protection devices on your car in your home. You should have a generator. Just after the Generac debacle, I cannot recommend this company yesterday. What a mess. You should have a generator. You should have an extra supply of gasoline, safely stored, of course. Be very careful with that. You should obviously have water filtration, and you should have a way to bottle water, if not bottled water itself. You should have firearms. You should have ammunition that works and properly stored. You should have potassium iodide. You should have water disinfectants and actual disinfectants, alcohol peroxide. You should have a stash of antibiotics. We've had multiple sponsors with that product, and other companies do it too. Folks, please be prepared. You should have a way, you should have some buckets and some barrels to store some water. You should be able to survive for 3 to 6 months on your own. I may sound crazy, but folks, I'm telling you, if they wipe out our grid, the only crazy people are going to be the ones crazily knocking at your door asking for your food. And make sure you have enough ammunition, by the way. You may need it to hunt. God forbid you need it to protect yourself.
Now, that's $1 million worth of gain that you ain't getting from Gilly and Wallow.
When one side launches nuclear missiles, the other side detects them and fires back before impact. U.S. submarine-launched ballistic missiles from west of Norway start striking Russia after about 10 minutes, and Russian ones from north of Canada start hitting the U.S. a few minutes later. The very first strikes are high-altitude EMP attacks, frying electronics and power grids by creating an electromagnetic pulse of tens of thousands of volts per meter. The next strikes target command and control, as well as nuclear launch facilities. Land-based intercontinental ballistic missiles take about half an hour to arrive. Each impact creates a fireball about as hot as the core of the sun, followed by a radioactive mushroom cloud. These intense explosions vaporize people nearby and cause fires and blindness further away. The fireball expansion then causes a blast wave that damages buildings, crushing nearby ones. The United Kingdom and France have nuclear capabilities and are obliged by NATO's Article 5 to defend the US. So, Russia hits them too. Firestorms engulf many cities. The Hiroshima atomic bomb caused such a firestorm, but today's hydrogen bombs are much more powerful. A large city like Moscow, with almost 50 times more people, can create much more smoke.
Listen, man, I just pray that this stuff don't happen because we have children to take care of. But at the same time, I also understand that some of us people done became like roaches. And when you have a house filled with roaches, you got to get a roach bomb to get rid of the roaches. It's sad because in order for us to break this curse, this spell that's been cast on us, something bad has to happen. Black people are in love with everything that destroyed us as a people. Everything that make us cry, make us laugh. Dudes will wake up, go to the studio, and perform one of the most deadliest raps with them verbally killing another black man. And then to turn around 2 days later and get on Instagram and put rest in peace, my nigga. He was a real one. I'm confused. And see, as you start to wake up out of the coma, the medically induced coma that we have been placed on, because I tell you all the time that the black community is on life support. We on life support. But when you wake up and you start to pull the plugs off of you and rehabilitate your mind, body, and soul, you start to look at everything that our people stand for and discuss. Nasty. So when you see Gilly and Wallow throwing a boxing match with a bunch of poor people fighting each other at a time when black people supposed to be coming together and unifying, and then talk to y'all like dirt and mud, don't invite me anywhere where even the police can't control the crowd. I'm going to say that shit again. Don't invite me anywhere where there's danger. Don't invite me nowhere where the police can't control the crowd. I don't want to go there. I got something to live for now. I know you went up the Bronx River. That was then. I realized how much value my life, my time is limited. I don't have time to waste when I know the grave is calling me. I don't have time to waste when I know the grave is calling me. There's a pastor waiting, a imam waiting. There's somebody with a shovel digging dirt, waiting for you. There's a grave waiting for you. You don't have time to waste, especially on nigga shit. In Wallo, Westchester, I see the drones. They come at night. A lot out here. Don't see them. Then again, I saw a tall, hooded figure as a kid. Listen. See, when you listen to keywords and key things that people say, why is the orbs attacking the drones? You don't see the orbs making airplanes with regular people fall to the ground? So it's basically telling you that the orbs, if this is true, because we don't know what to believe with these white lies, the orbs is not attacking regular airplanes rather. It's attacking the drones. Why? Inquiring minds want to know. I seen the video. I got a video that I'm going to upload so y'all can see an orb actually knocking a drone out of the sky. Now, I don't know if this is Project Bluebeam. I don't know if this is holographic technology, because we know at this point in time they have holographic technology. They have Project Bluebeam, so we can't believe half the shit that we see. Just because you see it in today's time doesn't make it real. We have AI where people are sitting up there taking pictures of people that don't even know each other and making them kiss each other. You don't see what the technology is doing? You can't even believe your lying eyes. At this point in time of the day, you can't even believe your lying eyes. Me and my brother heard a UFO the other night. How would you know if you heard a UFO if you never heard a UFO before? Do you understand the technology that these people have? And I'll give you a prime example. Back when I used to really be on my shit, I used to play videos and show people how they had a monkey hooked up with wires with a chip in the brain that was telepathically speaking to a computer. Telepathically. So if you could sit up there and think about buying a microwave or a PlayStation 6, and automatically when you turn on your device, your phone, every website that you touch is advertising your thoughts to you. Every advertiser is advertising your thoughts that you just thought. You didn't even speak it. You don't think that they can implement thoughts inside your mind? Huh? If they can read your mind, you don't think that they can control your mind? Do you realize the technology that these people have? Y'all better start waking up. This is bigger than just UFOs, my nigga. This is a battle for souls. On one end, you got somebody trying to save your soul and save you as a people. And on the other end, the people that's acting like they protecting you really ain't protecting you. They holding you hostage on this earth. Because these are the people that you read about in the Bible. When Moses had beef with the Pharaoh. When you read about the wicked men like Nimrod, who was the first builder, the first mason, whose birthday is really on December 25th. Do you know what you're worshiping? On one side, you have the galactic, or you have the ancestors, or you have Jesus, the son of Mary, coming back to save his people. And on the other side, you have the Pharaoh, who refused to let you go without a fight. What if they actually sat up there and told you the truth? That this was a battle for souls. Would you be living the way you living right now? Or would you be trying to get it together? Because they'll make every excuse in the world to get rid of God. Even give you the Anunnaki. But my question to you is, even if you believed in the Anunnaki, right? You don't think the Anunnaki, they coming for the good people? You think they want the bad people that's going to challenge them? We got to get up, Haas. Trust me, I've seen meteors. I've heard of Project Bluebeam 09. We are in a new dimension. Pay attention. Nothing makes sense. 1 minute you can't trust the industry. Next minute you love Kendrick and supporting Jay and supporting, but which one is it? Where did you see me supporting Jay-Z at? You stupid motherfucker. You illiterate son of a bitch. Where did you see me supporting Jay-Z at? Where? Where? Because nobody else saw that. I said the man is innocent until proven guilty, but I also played a audio of Nas coming at the nigga. So what part you didn't understand? You need to get hooked on phonics, my nigga, because you're not paying attention. Damn. I swear. Let me tell y'all something. Bring some of y'all to reality. Most of y'all watching me, some of y'all gonna die from gunshots. Y'all never gonna get to see the UFOs. The UFOs is never gonna come save you. Jesus ain't gonna never come save you. Some of you niggas is gonna die of AIDS. Y'all out here raw doing nasty chicks that slept with nasty niggas. Some of you are going to die of heart disease. Some of you gonna die of cancer. You are going to die. Either way you look at it. Just die on your best behavior and act like God is watching. Because the devil damn sure is. And it seems like the devil invests so much for you to live ignorant. Somebody wants you to die in a state of ignorance so you could be raised in the afterlife in a state of ignorance. Choice is yours. How that song go back in the days? You could get with this or you could get with that. You could get with this or you could get with that. You could get with this or you could get with that. Because this is where it's at. Huh? Just remember, the shaitan promised you, but he fell in his promise. The devil is a liar. These politicians is liars. And I make it clear again for you stupid people. I would never represent the industry. Never. Absolutely never represent the industry. I represent righteousness. These niggas represent rocking you to sleep. So you could tell the difference between a Hassan Campbell and a Umar Johnson. You don't see me on Hot 97 and 105 Power, 105.1 and none of the rest of them. They're never going to put me on those platforms because I have a mark that doesn't represent the beast. I have a mark that represents righteousness. Those niggas have a mark that represents evil. They're brought and paid for. What's Umar's favorite line? Run them donations. You think Satan don't have soothsayers? People that got verbal masturbation to make you feel good? To intellectually talk to your mind, body, and soul? That's why you got niggas like Dr. York Ware in jail for being a master manipulator. Master manipulator. Young Pharaoh, master manipulator. Even my nigga Nature Boy, master manipulator. God don't like ugly. You take advantage of people and God gonna take advantage of you. Black man wasn't put on this earth to be evil. That's why when we get in trouble, when we get spanked, ooh, we get spanked. In the season of mercy, how'd that movie go? Am I not merciful? God has been merciful. Do we deserve the mercy? Whole key to it is, let's just pray we don't let the season of mercy run out. It is what it is, man. Y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button. Pay attention to your circle before they hurt you. I'm out.